Hey there guys, it's Metro. We're back. Back again today. Let's see what joys await us. That was funny. You never know what you're gonna get, you know? Every day we stream and do keys. You never know what you're gonna get. Some days it's more interesting than others, but... Alright, anyway, let's see. Yeah, look at that. Let's go. 22 miss. Crush that shit. Double upgrade that. 22 Plague Fall. I mean, we need that. Isn't our best Plague Fall like... Our best Plague Fall is still 20, yeah. We got instant invited. Azralon, we got a Warrior. Let's fucking go. Devo, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Welcome. Well, that was a quick fill. Wow. That was quick. Alright. Didn't expect that. 1 minute into the stream, and we are in a group that is filled. How about that? Something wrong? That's strange. It's not a very good group. We do have a Paladin, though, at least, so we have Dispels. This should be a super easy key, man. I'll tell you, Plaguefall and Fortify. This should be the easiest key, like, besides, again, just take Necrotic Wake out of the discussion. Everything else should be the easiest. But people struggle with it. We need to do a good job with this green slimes. I honestly think there's got to be a way to skip them. I mean, you can go around. We used to go around, but then you're like backtracking for count and shit. I don't know. To have a look at this. There's definitely a way. I know we changed something. This is it, right? I just don't know what we changed. Oh yeah, grabbing this pack. Yeah, okay. I remember now. Need to grab that pack instead of this pack. And that's it. This is literally, I've wiped this pack like 5 times, so. Pretty nuts. Hey Metro, Innovix, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Welcome. Well, we got a Necrolord, we got a Paladin, we got everything. We using all slimes for boss. What does that mean? He means to bring the corpse of the red slime to the boss? I don't think so, because we already talked about that. Alright, we got a rogue too, so that's no invis spot needed.
2, 1.
Okay, here we go.
So, the House of Eyes has finally sent someone to kill me. You're welcome to try. The horrors within these halls will make quick work of you.
Noah fixes it, it's going to cause issues doing this today, right?
One of the more ruthless
Not that I'm aware of.
draws close. Be ready.
It's just going to die real quick. That guy's getting feared. And pulling trash. But he feigns the death, so that's good. It doesn't seem to work very well. I'd probably stop doing this. Not really sure what kills people here, but people keep dying.
To the victor goes the anima. Claim your power.
Guess we'll just pull a small amount and then that'd be it. Hey Stromy, what's up? Welcome. Time to 20 halls last night. Sweet work. Keep it up, man. How did Raid Baseball go last night? Bad. Both went bad. Alright. We got, oh, just the rest of these now. Sorry to hear that. Just rough prog. Yes. Alright, so we got to go over there and get that. And then we have to... Oh, that didn't work, but... And then we have to go and get the slime. That binding shot didn't even stop the mobs. Literally, the mobs aren't even being like touched slow-wise. It's like they're running right through it. At this point, I'll just use it. I probably should just save it, but this doesn't die that fast. I got kicked from 20 Necrotic Wake. Because the lead didn't believe that I'd be pulling big. I'm glad Karma came through and that group disbanded. Oh, damn. Well, sorry to hear that you got kicked, but... Man, I don't know. People who, like, overthink Necrotic Wake confuse the fuck out of me. That dungeon is way too easy to be worried about anything, really. Maybe you're doing like 28 or something like that, you need to be worried. Need to make sure I dodge that frontal. That's something I don't do particularly well. Helps if you keep this one targeted. Usually when people saw the route, I kept on forgetting to update it. They would ask, "Are you pulling bigger?" And I'd say, well, I mean, what does that even mean? What is this? It's inspiring, so we got some issues. And yes, the guy was from Nemesis. That's a Brazilian realm, right? Funny. Nemesis. I don't even know. Like, what realm is that? Why is that the name of a realm? We silenced it with Wailing Arrow. That's spellable. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Alright, sweet. Really glad warriors are in keys. Try to grip the mob and it's rooted. For no reason. I don't know why you would even charge onto that where that was.
Intruders, you will be devoured.
Kind of difficult with Grievous maybe though. Standing in that. Not for me. Okay, they're killing the small slimes. Wow, that's unfortunate. Blinked at the wrong time there. Only one DPS in the puddle? Yep. Like I said, at least, you know, it is Grievous, so I don't know, but it's just odd to me. Warrior not in the puddle. That would literally never. I mean, I do this every single time, and I've never. I don't think I've ever seen all 5 people in the puddle. I don't know if people just don't know that or what.
That was a mere taste of what the plague can do. Once I control it, all of Maldraxxus will pay for what they've done.
We have that hunter bow thing. Hopefully that'll help us on these green slimes going up, because that's been our big issue, is interrupting these slimes and not getting overwhelmed there. Especially with Grievous, I'm a little worried. Orphans will be up for it too, so we can get a little extra interrupting. And did he just use it on those mobs? I don't know exactly how often it can be used, but... Hey Bynum, what's up buddy? How's it going, man? Alright, let's kill one quickly, hopefully. Silence a little early there. And of course, we don't kill one early, so we're about to wipe again. Guess we're gonna have to just find a way around this pack, honestly. Well, it looks like he's got it under control now. Currently standing still for 55 minutes in the maw, waiting for rare to spawn because some reason today I felt like collecting achievements. Alright. We'll have fun. Without proper interrupts and disease dispels, this pack is the hardest. Yes, I totally agree. I've wiped through it more than any other pack in any dungeon, I think. I don't really understand that. Guess it just does a lot of damage. Haste reduced by 45%. Maybe dispel that. Maybe dispel that. Okay, thank you. Like every other piece of trash, like, regardless, like the trash just doesn't even faze me. It just literally doesn't even matter. Okay, that's so good on. So we skip. Oh, the trinket pulled. That's funny. You can still tell it pulls because it does this little like white flash. Hopefully last boss. I don't know, like last boss, a lot of danger on that boss with Grievous, but hopefully it won't be too big of a deal. So that means we could still potentially pull the trash here this week, then that's pretty nice. We just need to get a Grievous on us. It shouldn't be too hard to do. Might be a little risky though with Fort Week.
You approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
Unleash the plague borders.
I almost missed that one. You gotta grip that, or at least stand closer to it, I guess. It doesn't just aggro randomly. Hunter likes the floor. Oh, we don't want to do that. What are you doing? I hate this week already. Hey, what's up, Beepsy? Why? Oh, the healer, right? Yeah. I'm looking forward to it actually trying out. I'm gonna try out Holy Pally this weekend. It's been a while since we played it anyway. Alright, so we just need a combination of things to happen here. I don't know if they will, but maybe they will. Me getting hit by one of them was not on the docket, but is it trinket? Oh, no, I don't have Grievous anymore, right? What, we missed a Plague Boar? Definitely going to want to not get hit by that if you're a ranged DPS with a lot of mobility. I don't know, it seems like everyone just doesn't know what Inspiring does. Really? I mean, there's very few times in the dungeons that Inspiring actually causes any issues. This guy's died by 4 times, by the way. I don't feel like Inspiring is really a mechanic on most packs that it's on. It's in Mists, it's very bad, and then there's like usually like 1 or 2 packs throughout every dungeon. I'm not really sure where it will come into play in this dungeon, though.
Intrude on my laboratory. When I find you, I'll be happy to demonstrate my research.
Like that pack, who cares? Like, I mean, that doesn't even... That has like 0 impact on anything in that pack.
A great evil lurks nearby. Expel it with haste.
Theater is just bad if tank pulls everything. Oh yeah, so see that's the difference. As a Blood DK, I can completely control. That's actually one of the bad dungeons too. I realized that. But as Blood DK, I can completely control that. Every single mob in there that does it, I can control. Or every one that I'm aware of that would be dangerous at least. I forgot about that. Theater is also pretty bad if you don't have Blood DK. Or DK in general, I guess. That was the only interrupt there. I had my hand off the mouse there for a second. Didn't expect that to occur. Gotta wait for the boss to run away. What's the estimated death for Hunter? 10, yeah. I think 10's probably right. It's like shit like that, man. It's like, how fucking clueless are you, Red? See that guy walk up to that mob and auto attack it? And I think he either cheat death or almost got one shot. It's just weird, man. I don't know. A lot of new players, I guess. People are just coming to this game within the last few years, I guess. Hey, Craig, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Morning, Metro. How are you, James? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So far, so good. As good as can be expected. Swan X, welcome. So a little danger there. Hello, Swan. What's your versatility? Right now I have 28%, but that's with the buff from the lieutenant power thingy.
Let's add an accelerant, shall we?
Beware.
What this needs is the flesh.
Good AMS. Barely got it though, honestly. A little lucky. Hopefully it'll go back to that platform. Go, 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 go. Unlucker. How the fuck would you blind that? I guess to keep it in the CC longer?
Beware. Beware.
The animation on the Hunter's Unicorn is very basic. It's just galloping, gotcha. Oh, we did that thing, okay. That's a good one.
Now to test this slime on you. An infusion of aggression suits you nicely. But I nearly had it.
Ah, right. Bit of an issue.
Emerge victorious, but at what cost? What vile mixtures now course through your veins? That is the plague's true power.
Is that actually in the shield? I'm not even sure.
Lingers, festers, destroys
Definitely
everything
crushing
it
embrace is
touches,
definitely not going away though.
even the victor.
We don't have rune weapon yet again. I keep using it at weird times on the boss, I guess. Or did I use it on this pack? I'm not even honestly not even sure. Sometimes I just do stuff without even thinking. That pack did not go well. I'll clean it up, don't you worry. Killing that mob, killing that mob. Hunter's almost back from his 5th death. Are you going to do something for the mage tower? Tutorials? No, I don't. Can't imagine. I don't really know anything about them myself, to be honest.
House of Eyes would still stand.
Way too long ago since I did them.
I will correct his mistake.
Probably, honestly, I probably won't even do the mage tower stuff.
The House of Eyes has suffered.
I might try to do it on the paladin because the paladin looks set looks pretty badass. I guess all you have to do it is one of the specs, right? You don't have to do it as all. I don't even know how it works, but look at those hots. What's that? There should be a bunch out there that still apply. Yeah, well, who knows, you know. Something might change. Obviously, class content or class design has changed, so.
The creature is slain. Now.
Alright, we'll
claim
take it
its
slow down
power
here.
as your own.
Gotta get the animal power. That's fine, I don't need it. That's unfortunate. One mob, we didn't stop it. You gonna get your power? I guess not. Fast food. $5. Thanks a lot, man. I know there are a lot out there. Was just curious. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I only did it on a few characters as it was. $5. Thanks a lot, buddy. Welcome back. How you been in the last 24 hours since we spoke? Everybody's pulling out all the stops to stop that one now. It's good. Good, thanks. How you been? Not too bad. Well, not too good, really, but yeah, not bad. Whatever. Life is life, you know. Planning to do all 7 for the mount. Oh, gotcha. I am definitely not. I don't even think I would. Like, I would have to be leveling characters to do it. I am definitely planning on seeing what happens if you enter it with no specialization, though. Let me know when it's testable on the PTR, because we're going to test that for sure. What Game Genie codes are you using on DK? Infinite money. Infinite health, actually. Life is life. Good song. Oh, really? I don't really listen to music. Not sure if they're actually released on the PTR. They didn't back in Legion. Oh, really? I assume they'll have to test it. No way it's no specable. Each Mage Tower event is... Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I just want to see what happens. Like, I want to see what actually occurs. It's like the way the no spec thing... It's like 50-50 on how it ends up. Sometimes it ends up in a sense that it decides on what your spec is by whatever the default spec that they built off was. So, like, for example, Paladin, it's based off Holy. So anything that they don't code for, you just, like, get the effect of a Holy Paladin. But you actually are defined as initial spec-wise, so if they make it so, like, you have to have this specialization to enter, then yeah, you won't even be able to enter it, probably. But if they make it so it's like, if there's like a cascade of how it decides what one you enter, then you might end up getting added to the Holy Pally one as a no-spec one. So I'd be just interested in seeing that. And especially if they decide to make it like all scalable, like I assume they will. I assume what they'll do is no matter what level, no matter what your eye level is, it'll be scaled, kind of like how challenge modes used to work. But we'll see what happens. Hey Theo, what's up, Theo? How are you, man?
No target has escaped me.
2 whole years. Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't know if they read these ones. Remember, for almost 2 whole years. Been an honor, bud. I appreciate that. Glad that you're so interested in the content.
I will slay you where you stand.
Rodino.
My blades will rend your flesh. No target has escaped me. A single scratch is all it will take. Your demise comes from the shadows. Vengeance will...
I've taken a break a while myself to play some New World. Have you heard of it? No, I haven't heard of it. What is it?
Who trespasses upon the house of praise? Who seeks that which cannot be controlled? If you so desire this power, come and claim it. Let it claim you.
What the hell did I just do? New MMO that just came out. Oh, really? Careful with that game, Tagore. It's notorious for destroying your GPU. Why is that? Destroying your GPU. That's a weird thing to say. It's honestly like such a cheeky name, isn't it? New World. It's like, that's gonna be a terrible name 10 years from now. Well, the game probably won't even still be around, so. It's not the game, it's faulty cards, you think? I bet it's the game. New World, it's an error in the code. Oh, code. I've heard you need code, right? So you can't even avoid that, yeah. Yes, I had to reduce my PC settings so my PC wouldn't overheat. Oh, wow. That's alarming. You don't want to hear that. Actually, it takes advantages of an error in the GPU code in the game. Nice. Glad to hear that. Good afternoon, WoW Kid. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? How are you? It is very beautiful and immersive world. Got me hooked so far. Alright. Glad to hear it. So it affects your MOSFET. Oh, MOSFET. It's a type of mushroom, isn't it? Psychedelic. Alright, hopefully we won't run into the same issue we had last time. Having a party for one of my coworkers. Oh yeah, what's a retirement party of some sort? Or? I guess if you're in the middle of the workday, probably not, huh? Oh, that died nice and quick. Her birthday was yesterday. Oh, a birthday party at work? Wow. Impressive.
Everyone has to start somewhere, right?
How many battle roses do we have? 2. Hopefully we don't need the other 2. First tentacle healer goes down. Hilarious. Ha 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 ha. Not really that funny, honestly, but yeah. It is a bit strange. And that is it for the dungeon. Okay, nobody else dies here. We'll kill my pet and easy upgrade. Metro confirmed robot, not human laugh sequence. Yeah, definitely, that was definitely not what you expect to hear from a human.
was
Okay, very good upgrade. Actually got score.
Victory well
4
earned.
points.
You have proven that
Pretty
none
nice.
of the weapons in
That was
Zamal's
two
arsenal
levels
can
higher
test
than
you.
our best Plague Paul fortified. So that was what that was, Jix. GG. Yeah, good game to you as well, man, Dominic. I do remember on the PTR how these tentacles were way harder. They moved way faster. Oh, they nerfed this like 3 different times, yeah. This fight's changed a ton since the beta. I mean, even the slime thing, the disease, it was like basically impossible that opening week. Alright, I guess that's it for the keys from that guy at least. Okay, Plaguefall 22 upgrade. Yeah, good. Oh, why am I putting week 1? Jesus, I just realized I did this. It's week 2. I did it wrong. Week 2, Tyrannical. Nope, it's fortified. It was inspiring and grievous. Okay. We did it. And we have Paladin, Warrior, Rogue, Hunter. Rare spawned after 1 hour and 19 minutes. Nice. How did the reclear go yesterday? Not great. Well, it is rare. It's supposed to be rare. It's a rare. It's week 3, I thought. Don't think so. Did I fuck it up 2 weeks in a row? Is that what you're saying? No, week 2. Inspiring, Grievous, Fortified, week 2. Please do theater. Easy for you. A lot of control undead. Why, you want to see me do it? I've done like dozens of theater runs that you can check, but we can see if we find a theater. Unfortunately, there has to be a key, so not up to me. It's technically week 3 because the first set came out during progression or preseason or whatever. Yeah, I'm talking about of the season. So we didn't start. So week 1 is the week the season starts. That's the way I have it. Alright, I based the weeks off the Mythic Dungeon tool. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't. Not getting invited. We'll wait a bit though, no rush. So we're up to, should be higher than that. Should be up to 255 something now, right? Really? Oh, I guess that was oh, okay. That was 2542. Yeah, that's right. Well, we also need, still don't have a 22 in either of these keys. That's tyrannical. We need that in. That's it. Oh, we still only have 21 fortified halls. Just need some 22s in general. You did Necrotic Wake plus plus. Yeah, double upgraded that. Complete joke key, honestly. Very strange.
Is this where I pay my Jelly of the Month Club membership?
No, SLB. If you, I understand if you place that in error. Let me know and I can refund it. But if not, I appreciate the generosity and your support. I got a 22 necrotic wake. I can start group 4 if you want. Oh, okay, sure. Let's do it. That sounds fun. Canadian necrotic wake. Yeah. Yeah, just like sit down and spend like a week and just go through like old VODs and find the funny clips and make them all into something. Never gonna do it, but that sounds like it would be awesome. Okay, let's see if he invites me. Oh, I got invited. Lucker. You need more Canadian keys. You're damn right. They're definitely not a bad thing. Anyway, all good. Nice to start the day. Have a good one. All right, sweet man. Nice start to the day. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Glad to see you here, man. Hope everything's well. Much appreciated.
Where do we strike? Watch
Oh yeah, we can go get our second Jathus. Perfect. That's what we want. Second Jathus. What does your Jathus look like? What do you mean? What does it look like? Looks like that. Although I don't have it on right now. Mine is short and wide. Gotcha. Don't you have a portal to Orbos in your class hall? Yes, I do. I always forget to use it, honestly. I didn't have it until like 2 or 3 months ago, so I just always forget about it. What was that from max rank of the Marasmus dude thing? Okay, so let's do the what's the other route? This one. Just have to remember what we need to pull. The big changes are this pack, which we get half the time anyway. And then these patrols. We need 3 sets of patrols, one way or the other. Can get those instead if we have to, I guess. Those 2 mobs probably give the same count as these 5 mobs, so see what occurs. Alright, let's go get our can you believe I still don't have Bloodlink set on my DK when my guild is 5 or 10 mythic and I run heroic re-clear every week? I can't believe that now. Very hard to believe. We literally I mean, I don't even, it's very hard to believe. We just got somebody 5 pieces in 2 weeks. We don't even have that many leather characters. Alright, what do we get? Oh, of course. This fucking neck, man, it's insane. I did get another version of this neck though with leech on it, so that's nice.
Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus? Blood Death Knight.
Yeah, Zadashem. Thank you for renewing, I think. Welcome, one way or the other. Much appreciated. To be fair, after like 5 weeks, I still don't have gloves. Right, well, 5 weeks is a lot different than 14 weeks. Or whatever. 13, 14. And if you count Demon Hunter 2, I never got eye gloves. Oh, wow. They allow the webcams guy too. Weird that YouTube allows that name. Yeah, they don't. I don't know, man. Doesn't make any sense. Names of things on YouTube. I don't know how they're getting away with it. It doesn't anymore. I just still have it from 10 years ago. Okay. Fucky share. I don't know. I don't know what it's even meant to say. So what gloves you talking about on a DK? Blood sets on chest, isn't it? Yeah. Has anyone actually tried that? What is that? Alright, let's head over to the dungeon. I don't know why they made these portals not work anymore. In the alpha or beta, whatever, you used to be able to click them. There must have been a reason. Maybe you can go behind them and click them? No. Can't even get over there. Susan just rolls the dice. 4+ and you're in. Oh. Weren't you getting your weapon? I did not. Unlucky. Got this neck instead.
You are welcome here.
Recently just found your channel. Love it, mate. You play any other specs? Lewis, what's up, buddy? I don't really play too many specs right now. If you mean like in Mythic Plus, nah, definitely not. I've been doing a lot of leveling challenges and stuff, and kind of pushed off alts until 9.15 because I'm waiting for all the changes to come. But I think I will play Holy Poly this weekend. I think it'll be fun. Friday we'll probably do that. So, don't you have the BIS weapon for blood? This one? I think it's. I don't know what you consider BIS, but this is what I have. Faxi didn't summon you first. That hurts. No problem. Friendship not over, no. Even though he's a Red Sox fan. Shouldn't be even associating with this guy today, but... Makes sense, to be honest. Yeah. Then, yeah, I've been doing a lot of leveling challenges. Have like a whole spreadsheet with all those documented. But yeah, in terms of Mythic Plus, we'll play some Holy Pally this weekend. I'd like to play some Resto Shaman at some point this season. I'd like to have a Shaman that's geared up as equally as my Paladin. I also wanted to have a second Death Knight, but I think we're gonna push all that away, and we're gonna start doing soloing again. I'm just having like so much fun on my DK, man. It's kind of crazy. It's like I've gotten like a second lease on DK. Go Yanks, am I right? Good one, Stromy. Gave me lead. Alright, I'm gonna kick this rogue. This Ragnos player out of here. Okay, let's eat up. Hiring is Faxi, right? So. Is this on Mythic? There's no fucking die, so no.
Maldraxxus dares to show their face in our realm again? Show them that we rule the skies.
What's the point of dropping Ashen Halo before the dungeon starts? What Dom sockets do you use for Mythic Plus? Is it the shield damage when you have more HP and leech? I use the pretty much I'm just using the blood sockets because I'm lazy. This one's pretty cool though. I've been using this and this is insanely good, the absorb .1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1 Why you got 6k more health than I do? I do have a stamp trinket on, yes. To be honest, if someone headed out there, I'd understand. If you ash him before pull, you spread the 3% verse. Oh, cool. That makes sense. Get Faxi, nice 24. Okay, is there a mob that I can mind control here? I think there is, right? Yeah, this one.
Servants, have you come here to be slaughtered as well? This temple was merely the first to fall. Soon, all of Bastion will burn.
What's the keystone thing called? Font of Power? Yeah, I think so. Sounds right. That's taking a while to die. We can get Varuth, go around the left here. Actually, we can probably get him now again with the trinket. Just need it to proc. Just needed to proc. Don't you hear me? Trinket. Okay, we got it. Locke doesn't realize the door is right there. Yeah, I guess you're right.
One of the more ruthless Maw Swarm draws close. Be ready.
Yeah, I don't know why you would leave now. This is definitely the worst possible time you could leave. I guess besides the boss. I'm gonna fucking die here, honestly. Or did I parry that or something? Pretty big deal. Oh, we used a hammer on him. That's probably a good choice, to be honest. We were about to wipe there. Might still wipe. Well, I don't. I'm not gonna die. Everybody else is very, very, very low health, but I'm still full health. Sketchy. A little sloppy there. Shouldn't have pulled that when we did. This mob on Fort Week is a boss for DK. Yeah. Especially when one guy leaves. Yeah, that's not good. Don't know why where he's going. Damn, Rogue thinks you're a troll because he can't do his pad damage. Yeah, I mean, like, what are you even talking about? Does it matter? Maybe I don't have the most crit in the group, I guess. That still counts, or what? Does that even work? Did you see what the Rogue wrote? I did, but he's from Ragnaros, so his opinion means negative to me. We good? Matters somewhat because rogues have 100% crits, do they? How's that? So we need those two packs that are roaming around right now, right? What the fuck is this guy on about? Yeah, I think Jix is right. I think he's right. Wait, why did only the one fucking aggro went?
To know you destroyed his prize creation.
Only Anima Exhaust can crit now from the Goliath. Okay.
Gladly take your limbs as repayment.
Well, we don't want to be light here. That pack is definitely not needed though. Spears can crit, they just don't get affected by the rogue crit legendary. Oh yeah? I don't know, I'm a little worried about this. I've never like done this route. I've not done this route enough to know if we're under count right now. It didn't change anything with crit. They nerfed the amount of damage from weapons. Okay, cool. I want to make sure we get this. Oh, it's gonna aggro that shit though, man. I don't know. Right now, right now. I don't know why that one mob aggroed out of that pack of 5 mobs. I guess it was 4. Yeah, it must have been 5 mobs and 2 of them aggroed, I guess, yeah. I doubt the Tyrant thing is still up. It's not up, right? Best DPS class inside CDs? I guess Druid maybe? I don't really know, honestly. Jix is right. Well, considering you just posted the Blizzard hotfix, I think he's right. That would make sense. He might be right. Side of the date too, damn. That's how you win an argument. Easiest thing you can do is just assume everything. Okay, so we're gonna like shroud or something. I know we still need to kill that pack. Careful. He didn't change. Oh, he even said he even embarrassed himself. Whoops.
Face me, Necromancer. Thanatos will be avenged.
I'm so eager to
Daily reminder to look at detailed after keys. Shows crits. Right, yeah, that's true.
courage will be
Yeah, you can have a look at that yourself.
your temple lies in ruin. Your brethren are butchered. You have already lost.
Vile monster!
Well, this is okay. This is we're gonna probably die here. I don't really know what happens when you spend this long. Imagine dying in melee tactics as a warlock. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, see you later. Yeah, I would really recommend never pulling a Ragnaros. Never picking a Ragnaros person. Did he say why yet? Nope.
Maldraxxus dares to show their face in our realm again.
You want to do the 21? I'll do it with you.
Show them
No big deal.
that we rule the skies.
Alright, we'll add that to the list. Necrotic Wake. 22, just banned. Because the Warlock got meleeed. Tough game. Paladin, although to be fair, I don't know how he did, because it didn't look like he was in a spot that he could get meleeed there. Warlock. Hunter. Rogue. Well, give it a try. Wait for Rogue to say something again. There's not going to be anything being said. Smooth run. Ayo, first time live viewer. Good luck with your keys. Hoping to further learn a bit about Blood Decay. Sweet. Well, we have a lot of potential to teach you. So let me know if you have any questions. Mayo boom. This guy still hasn't invited a single person to his key. Or I guess he probably delisted it and returned after a while. Wouldn't mind practicing that route more, to be honest.
have many lucky doos you like.
Make a shade stone again. Let's do that. 1, 2.
Prepare for combat. Prepare for combat.
The videos got me to take my first 18. Oh, sweet, man. Well, let me know if you have any questions, like I said. Glad to hear that you're enjoying DK, though. It's very powerful right now. Feels like it's in its strongest spot in a long time. Need to make more cauldrons. Oh. It's 8 per, right? Won't have enough. Ah, there's theater. Foxy. That's funny.
Lay down your weapons. Lay down your weapons.
No. I won't. Well, we'll have 3 at least. Okay, what's going on here? How did the necrotic wake die? I don't really even know how to describe that, to be honest. This fucking rogue was like actually trolling the whole time. He was constantly saying something that was just nonsense, and it was sowing unrest in the group, I guess. I don't really know what else to say. Were they like upset that I didn't pull that pack in the middle? I don't know. I can't win anymore, man. What's your key? Mine is necrotic wake as well. I didn't even realize. It's funny. My favorite thing to see in keys is a tank and a healer. I don't know what he was on about. I think he still thought who grabbed Spirit mattered. Yeah. Watched some video from 7 months ago when rogues could like one-shot bosses with it. Rogue tried his hardest to say tank is trolling. I don't get what he was on about. Neither does he. Likely. It was nothing. He was not on about anything. He's a fucking idiot. I mean, I don't know what the point of that group spanning was, though. I said, man, that dungeon is way too, like, honestly, anybody who leaves that dungeon should not, yeah, like, actually should have their account actioned, because you're actually fucking retarded. That's literally the easiest key that's ever existed, period. You can wipe multiple times in there and still upgrade it. You guys really like my quotes, huh? I'll write them down in a book for you guys, and you could, I'll autograph it and send it to you. So at 23, yeah, I know. So I'm saying, literally, I can just use the word it stands for if you like. What? Logs don't include spear damage, I think, for DPS. Probably Rogue was logging the run and wanted the spear to top damage in the dungeon and make himself look cooler. I don't think so. Who knows, honestly. I don't know if those people know, honestly. I don't think they do. Javelin shows on details, everything does. You literally wiped 30 times a couple weeks ago. Well, we died 30 times, but yeah. I think it was 3 full wipes and we were overcount. We were like 3 or 4% overcount. Maybe like 5%. I don't actually know how many. how much percent that pack gives, but we were way over count. 1 full pack over count. And we upgraded it. With 30 deaths. 2 full wipes at the start of the dungeon. I guess, yeah, it was 3 full wipes, right? And then the rest were just chip deaths. We wiped twice to the lieutenant shit, which I guess I don't know, man. Just can't seem to win. It feels like such a strong play to pull that there, but we always struggle with it. And then we wiped on oh yeah, they aggroed extra trash, that's right. They aggroed the shit as we jumped over. The shit aggroed and we wiped there. Actually, that might have happened twice. If I can't remember. It was something like really bizarre. Warcraft logs doesn't show it? Oh yeah. Well, anyway. Regardless, the guy's an idiot. I play on EU servers, so I don't know, but I kind of feel like all the hate against Ragnarok's Quells the Lost in NA is unwarranted. Gotcha. Could I get that book as like a picture pop-up book with a soundboard in it? I want to open it and see you pop up and it says hello. Bad players are everywhere, unfortunately. Correct. But they're all on those realms here for some reason. Extremely common. Ragnarok's EU is trash as well. It's funny. It's warranted, you just don't get it, yeah.
Prepare for combat.
Rag to US is Kazakh to EU, gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately it's like I don't know. It sounds dumb and it sounds ignorant and like people are gonna try to say racist even though it's not racist, but it sounds weird. I get it, but it's just not. I mean, it's just kind of not an opinion anymore. These realms produce a lot of weird, like look at that. I mean, like the guy couldn't even fucking like convey his thoughts when asked to convey his thoughts, but he just kept saying shit that was like counterproductive. Like, I mean, what are you talking about? You can't give that guy a pass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he obviously is. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. Hank is trolling men. It's like what? There's no men in this group. Just imagine Rag and Azralan are the Russians, right? Yeah, actually, that's quite funny coming from somebody from EU. I don't know, maybe they're they don't feel like the Russians are an issue, but this all started like 10 years ago when Russians were like confirmed cheaters, like in all ways. I remember hearing constantly the realms that the Russians were on were the realms you just blacklist. If I remember correctly, Ragnaros is Latin America, but Azralan is Brazilian, correct? You remember correctly. I mean, statistically, you're more likely to see a player in Kazakh. It's not like the distribution is skewed, really. Why statistically? What do you mean? They're very popular realms. Is that what you're suggesting? It's mainly because of the language barrier. So I think that's how it started. So I have a hypothesis here, because it doesn't really make sense. I agree. So I think it started with the language barrier. A lot of people on those realms got a lot of flack, you know, a lot of unneeded hate because of the language barrier. But then the players who were smart started leaving. And they're like, well, I don't need to be a part of this. This isn't, you know, this isn't part of why I play the game. So they left. And then the people who remained were the ones who didn't have the thought to leave, you know, like the ones who didn't care, basically. So then that like breeds like this level of like us against them kind of thing that's now developed, you know, where like the people who still play on those realms are people who are completely uninterested in what other people think of them, and they don't care to solve that, you know what I mean? So I think that's actually what's happened. Like, it started off as like a stigma that didn't really have anything about, you know, didn't really have much relevance, and now it's turned into this thing where it's like, I know, now everybody is like, now it's like this us against them thing, you know? And it's like this constant back and forth where the people on the realm have chips and attitudes and all this stuff, and everybody else but them thinks that they are going to come and bring those attitudes, and then it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Azralan is more elitist or bad, and Ragnaros is more idiotic and misinformed. Yeah, I mean, it's actually exactly, like, literally every single fucking time. Azralan, toxic idiots who all leave, and Ragnaros are people who just, like, say dumb shit and do dumb shit constantly. It's literally without fail. It's so common, it's actually insane. Kazakh is very popular, so you would meet mostly bad people from there. Is it really? I mean, I assume like the top realms would be the ones that the top European guilds are on. Is there a top guild in Kazakh? Please make a tune on Ragnaros called I Jaja Your Haha. What the I think you're right. Yeah, the US, the us versus them is pretty bad. It would suck if I were playing from Latin America, really. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So, like, people who care about fixing the problem, they just leave the realm. So, that's what I'm saying. So, like, the people who stay on those realms are people who are, like, they don't care. They're either ignorant, like, willfully, or oblivious, one way or the other. And it's you know, it's soured the well. Poisoned the well. Russians are 50% incredibly skilled and snowball you, or are extremely ignorant with mechanics and their own class. Never an in-between to make an average player. Wouldn't that all be called Metro Jaja? Well, I know Metro ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I think it would be funny though. Wait, isn't this guy? I thought this guy was the healer. Hey, Samantha, welcome. We still invite them, and they have chances to show us. They just never do. Yep. That's, I mean, literally, we just saw it. I don't know. I don't see how. I can promise you that same thing is not going to happen with somebody from America. Even if only because of the weird way he described the situation. Like, there's nobody from Pennsylvania is going to say tank trolling men. That's not going to be said. From where I live. That much I know for sure. See, this realm you get, or this zone, you get tons of the regular herb. How much Rising Glory have I gotten already? I assume we had probably around 20 or something. What if you started trolling some men? Yeah, then he'd be right, actually. Really wish I could just trade some of this Death Blossom in. Guess I could try to sell it, but... Okay, the search for a healer is not bearing fruit, I guess. 21. Hopefully we'll find a good... Do we have a Chiron? Probably not right now. Or maybe the rogue or the hunter. Hey, what's up, Arthur? Welcome. I guess Chiron, but he's from Ragnaros. It is interesting because as a Russian myself, we don't really like players from some countries. Don't want to name it though. So this name calling thing works both ways. Yeah, I'm sure it does. That's exactly what I'm describing. Yeah, that was exactly what I'm describing. It's become like an us versus them thing, you know. So not not unwarranted. It's real. I always wondered why you have double group frames, because this one is what I use for actual spells, and this one is the only one that people could see, so. I think just because we use Cyrillic in names, it is easier to notice Russian players. Yeah, that's definitely the case, yeah. I mean, regardless of who's noticing them or not, the outcome ends up being the same. I'm sure there's been plenty of... See, that's the thing, though. Like, it's not... For us, for here, it's like the realm. Like, there's players from, you know, countries that would play on those realms that don't play on those realms, but you don't notice it. Like, they sneak under the radar if they're on a different realm because they're not carrying that weight with them. You know what I mean? When you carry that weight, it's like it does affect things like 100%. Even if it's justified or not, it doesn't really matter. It's happening. If like every single group that invited me as a Blood DK thought I was as a, like, you know, if like there was some crazy stigma about Blood DK being useless, right, or something like that, then I would wear that weight every single key. And that is kind of how the start of BFA Season 4 went. There was like this dumbass meme. I don't even know how the fuck this kind of nonsense starts, but people were basically saying that Blood DK was like a non-viable tank. And it was tough, you know, the first month or so until people started to realize that that was not true. It was tough. And even in sometimes in Shadowlands too. If there was such a stigma, well, there isn't, but there was at one point for sure. You know, you start to play differently, you start to act differently. You start to prepare differently. And that's what I'm describing with the Ragnar situation. Like, whether or not it's true, it's there. And the people who stay on that realm are now, they act and behave differently than they would have if that never became a thing. Crazy stigma about Blood DK being useless, nonsense, preposterous. Okay, actually makes some sense. Oh yeah, gotcha. Alright, so anyway, we're finally filled. We got a priest. We got a Kyrian hunter. People always find how to divide people. It's just natural. Just how the human mind seems to work for whatever reason. Tribalism, I guess. Everybody wants to be in a tribe. And if you're not in that tribe, then you're against that tribe. It's either class, spec, race, or server, something like that. Started playing some Guardian Druid. It's crazy how much easier it is to get into groups. Yeah, I'm sure. Guardian's very good right now, though. I always loved Blood DK when I was DPS in my groups. It brings great utility. You said good, I said great. It does bring great utility. I think it's definitely got... Vengeance still brings some really nice utility. But I don't think it's... There's not many rivals. DK is one of the most unique utility kits in the game as well, because grips are so valuable at times. 90% of the people divides the system anyway. They remove all the check marks of foreign realms except English ones when looking for a pre-made group. What? I don't get that one.
Yet another of the Kyrian's loyal servants. Have you come here to be slaughtered as well? This temple was merely the first to fall. Soon.
No, let's give it a go.
Yet another of the
It's this one, I think.
loyal servants. Have you come here to be slaughtered as well? This temple was merely the first to fall. Soon, all of Bastion will burn.
Don't troll this one. Sounds good. Should release. I wonder what happens if we try to get it now. Is it too far? Okay, we'll get it now. Fuck, no, 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 no! Go away, Pat. Holy fuck, that could have been really bad. Pat almost aggroed. Looks around for these men he spoke of. Okay, we're good. Not here. No men. There he goes again with the thing. Which thing?
Victor goes the anima. Claim your power, Maw Walkers.
That pack is needed, but I don't think we can pull it there, because that's... doesn't seem like a good time. This is probably like the longest pack in the dungeon too. Like, I feel like we fight this pack longer than any other pack. Would drain fluids work on undead? Aren't they embalmed? No, they're not. There goes all the trash. 250k, not bad. And we just need those and then we're good, I think. Necrotic fluids are a preference for those pesky mobs, are they? Stupid mobs.
Stitch flesh will be irked to
This guy?
destroyed his prize.
I wasn't able to aggro that for some reason.
I am sure he will gladly take your limbs as repayment.
I almost died because of it. It's crazy how quickly that goes. Like, if I don't get those globals off in the right order, we're in serious trouble. How high key range do you think a Blood DK should be able to tank at 239? I wouldn't. I don't look at item level. Too many variables. Item level is not one of them. Can do anything in the game. You're not trying to solo the content after all, don't forget. Nayfe movement ability is the best thing that can happen.
Metro,
to
what do you
DK.
think is the best healer for Mythic Plus?
For Mythic Plus?
Blood Death
Blood
Knight.
Death Knight. Patrice, thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks for becoming a member. I agree, though. Nayfe is definitely not optional in my book. I love it. I would not consider playing without it much, honestly. Not in keys, at least. It's so valuable. I did 20 Sanguine Depths last week on 238 Blood DK. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it definitely doesn't. Gear has very low. Like, item level, definitely. I mean, gear matters, obviously, but item level, no. Not a second. I don't even think about item level when I'm in keys. Just a natural part of playing the character. How much burst do I have? Right now, I have 19%. We'll get some free from the... whatever that power is called, the bulwark power. Hey Metro, how is this week going? Surprisingly well. I mean, it's actually going better than last week so far. Even though this week should be harder. I honestly think the climate is shifting. Like, I literally think 4 to 5 weeks are going to become easier now. That, like, the game has progressed into the 20s. Keystone-wise. Oh shit, I just picked up the hammer, but... Yeah, that's not the order we want the items in. So I'm gonna have to use the hammer early here. See, the Warlock was standing like right here and somehow he got hit by it. I think like these mobs like turn. Maybe I turn them, like I don't know. Yeah, see they take like very violent steps at times, like very odd steps.
Your brethren are butchered. You have already lost.
Vile monster!
They turn random directions. Nah, it was no trees. Nothing like that. Obviously, I know that. I'm just saying. I don't know how the Warlock got hit there, because that's pretty much what disbanded the key. The movement on mobs has been weird since Shadowlands. Like, I could stand still. Yeah, that happens all the time, but that's always been the case. I remember as a warrior, I would charge in and the mobs would like end up behind me as I was like finishing the charge. Very odd. Okay, so now we have to like do some crazy shit here. Yeah, that pack's dead. Do you use mouse over for interrupt? No, just regular. Regular situation. Oh, I didn't pull these though. Oh well.
To justice! You dare deny me the sky? Then I shall answer
How was that?
in kind!
Foolish Paragon! There is nothing you can do to stop us.
This will use rune weapon here. I was about to pull the lieutenant there, but then it bugged out. Or, then somebody died, is what I mean to say.
A great evil lurks nearby. Expel it with haste.
I'll bait, go melee. That's interesting. Is it really that serious? I guess if you don't have to move, you shouldn't. Never heard that brought up before.
Well fought. Now claim its power as your own.
Alright, boss time. 2 minutes on lust. That's how you know you're doing well.
No matter. My minions are...
What is the best way to interrupt a cast when you're not targeting the mob? Target the mob. I mean, I don't. I guess there's like the focus thing or something. I don't really deal with that. I just target the mob. Get good at switching targets if you're tanking. It's very important. You're not going to be able to take all these shortcuts when you're tanking. Especially if you play a tank like Blood DK that needs to constantly grip mobs and shit.
One final act of service.
Focus macro is very good. Yes, so yeah. That requires you having the thing on your. Oh, I forgot to kill the other pet. There's the lust.
My soldiers rise once more.
Well, there's only 3 mobs. Probably not even mind control, I guess. Oh. Now we can do it.
Your arrival proved timely, yet the battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
Okay, so we have orb here. We get a nice big
I will
pack.
lead the effort here, while my disciples bring you to the
How did the run with Faxi go? No, it did not.
This atrocity.
Corpses we need stitch flesh.
Okay, this is the problem we made last week, so let's just not do that.
The next temple.
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts for my new creation have arrived at last.
Rogue complained and bounced. It wasn't even him, yeah, actually. It was the other 2 people. I just, like, still have no idea what was going to happen there. Very odd.
Beware. Who stitched you together?
That's lame. Yeah, you're right. People suck. I agree.
We're all just meat for them.
How low can you go? I said, how low can you go? What do you mean? Do you skip anima? Do you usually skip any lieutenant in particular? Depends on the dungeon, but we've been skipping Sogadon a lot recently, even though it would dramatically help us out. I don't really need the help anymore, honestly. Especially not in this key. Sorry about those Yankees. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
The Mars dark magic coalesces here. Remove it at the source.
I'm gonna be doing 2s with me and the ally bros at this rate. Oh yeah. This guy's actually gonna die before the trash.
The creature is slain. Now, claim its power as your own.
So we got a minute till triple. What do we have, like 6 minutes until double? I think we gotta get the double here. We only had 3 deaths, so shouldn't be an issue. We have more like 7 minutes until triple or double. 7:12 compared to, yeah, it's over 7 minutes. I would love to have it fully unlocked soulbind trees. Then go get it. What do you mean you would love to have it? I love the geometrical. I love when the 2 arrows cross. I don't know how else to describe it. I hope they don't change Necrotic Wake like they did Plaguefall next season. I definitely would expect them to do that, yeah. We were just talking about this, well, not just talking about this, but we were talking about this somewhat recently.
Gorgrind, try not to damage those limbs whilst you tear them off.
Season 1 Necrotic Wake was looked at as like a middle of the pack difficulty wise. Like, this was actually one of, like, maybe on some weeks like a very hard dungeon. And then they nerfed everything about it. Like, literally, they nerfed the fucking health the mobs have. Don't you remember this? They literally fucking nerfed the health the mobs have. It's like, what? What the fuck? I've never seen nerfs like that before, ever. I don't know why the fuck they did that. It was like it was some kind of error. It didn't make sense. I do too, just feels good having one dungeon that's just does it. See, I don't like that at all. I think that's very bad for the system. Especially since, you know, you only get score from it once. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like you can just farm Necrotic Wake over and over again. I mean, not only a path to choose from soulbind trees, I mean all conduits available. That's, yeah, that's all. That's all playing the game. Go and play it. The way Necrotic Wake is, it is actually really fun, is it? Are you like easy fun stuff or what? I don't know. See, like, I don't dislike the dungeon or anything, but it's pretty obvious that this dungeon is not tuned properly, so it's hard for me to have fun. Honestly, this is kind of boring. Like, I'm actually kind of bored with this. This dungeon is like, the only reason I even do it at this point is because it's like so easy that I know I'm gonna get a completion out of it, you know? Otherwise, it's like a very boring dungeon. There's like 2 or 3 interesting pulls, and that's it. The one we just did downstairs was kind of interesting, but that's it. I do remember this entire room. Yeah, they nerfed like everything in the dungeon. Very strange. Never saw that before. Never saw them nerf the HP pools of mobs. It's funny that they removed the Plague Borers in Plaguefall, and it's still the only other 29 doable. It's still an easy dungeon, like I was saying in the tier list there. It's still an easy dungeon. It's just not killing itself. Which is what was going on with the Plague Borers. The dungeon was killing itself. That's not really a good decision, and I guess Necrotic Wake could be looked at that same way, so maybe they'll just remove the weapons. If it's so boring, why don't you change what you pull? I'm not really looking for that kind of fun. Do it rag players. Yeah, we just did. That was even more boring. Didn't they do that to mobs in Total Gore last expansion? Not to my knowledge, no. Maybe though, I don't remember. Rag Roulette, hey Dave. Football as well. I hope so too. Well, that didn't even come close to killing it. But we're good. Temple of Cethralis got massive nerfs from Season 1 as well, did it? It got HP nerfs. See, what I'm talking about is like, they nerfed the amount of health the mobs have. I've never seen them do that before. To my knowledge, anyway. I've never seen them do that. They just made the dungeon, like, you know, usually if they're changing timers, it's usually with the actual timer. But this, like, actually changed the timer of the dungeon. It just takes less time to kill all the trash now. I didn't understand why they did that. It's not normally how they approach that kind of stuff.
Bastion shall be laid to waste.
Nice dispel there. This is a goblin priest. This person has that really interesting priest transmog. I never got to see it in action myself. Season 1, Hellion Inspires got her spell removed completely. Yes. That is not that. Well, that actually is also pretty abnormal to be honest. But spell changes on trash and stuff, that's one thing. But I've never seen the actual HP of mobs be changed like that. Usually, like, you know, it's just part of the fabric of the content, and then it gets altered because of the keystone level. But this was flat out nerfed. Your last kill took 1.8, and your fastest took 1.9. Gotcha. Last boss in set sucked on Grievous Week, did it? Sucked on a few weeks. I remember that boss being a pain in the ass. I remember doing like a fucking higher key, and we were in Discord like tokes and shit. We got to the last boss and wiped like 3 times. It's like, oh great. There goes that key. I think we had 2 chances too. If we upgraded it, if we didn't wipe more than twice, we would have upgraded the key. That's how bad we were killing it. Any paladin spec is so strong on this boss. Yeah, the freedom is definitely nice. 100%. That's all physical damage. Pointless. There's a lot of fucking damage. It's because we have Sogan on not used. Yeah.
Can escape the storm.
Why are so many people talking about Twitch leaks? Streamers making big money doesn't seem like a surprise. Not sure.
A victory well earned. You have proven.
All right, easy double upgrade, right? I don't know, only one. What? That's strange. How much did we miss it by? Okay, that's a key in the books. Necrotic Week 21 now. Holy Priest, Hunter, Rogue, Shaman. Okay, I've not done halls. I think that actually might be tough. I'll just port to halls. No, in general, like people in my guild are all talking about it. Who here is talking about Twitch leaks? No one's trolling me. Why'd you ask that? Rip? Rip what? Your pants? Priest did a good damage, did he? 2.9k. Let's see if there was items. Obviously, there's a lot of items regardless. Anima Exhaust did a fair amount of damage. Did 25% of his damage. Trying to figure out where, because I don't know. That first pack has one. I don't really see any bad ones. I mean, I don't even know where there would be bad ones, honestly. Maybe inside. Ah, yeah, that's... That... Oh, that's fucked. So now we can't pull that with the incinerator. That's unfortunate. I'm happy to report there were no men in last key to troll. So yeah, keep an eye out.
I have many
What's up, Big Matt? Would love to run with you, but my eye level is probably way too low. Gotcha. Yeah, we're only really doing progression keys right now, so if you're not doing like 21 to 22s, then yeah, I guess unfortunately we won't see each other. Okay, I gotta get water. Must fill cup with water. Why is it? Oh wait, is it actually? I didn't even. Why is it that inspiring is the only affix that affects tormented guys? That actually happens, huh? I didn't even realize that. I was just thinking I can't pull that, but maybe it's not even true. I don't know if that's actually true. I have no idea. I'd like to find out if it's true or not. I don't know how risky that is this week. It's funny, last time I did this Jim Jabroni guy was in the key as well. So what mob is it that's actually inspiring? Oh, the patrol. Oh, that's easy enough then. We don't have decurses. What? Church elemental. Yeah, that's what it is. We don't have to pull, like, it's just 2 packs, really. We'll pull, obviously, these mobs, and then this, all this, and the small stuff. I won't get this as well. I used to get this, that, this, and then by the time all that shit would die, this would be padding in, I'd pull that as well. And then I don't think we'll do that. We'll just have the small stuff. It's just such a better lust, though, than lusting on this trash, like basic-ass trash. Yeah, as you've seen, no crits. Second crit, yeah. Oh, here we go.
5, 4, 3.
Not gonna be that many things to dispel. My knowledge. What? No crits? Correct. This is like not even become dangerous. I'm surprised I took so little damage here. Everybody else is getting hit hard though. So that worked out perfectly. Speaking of Tokes, has anyone heard from him? Not me. I was definitely hoping to at least have him say hi at some point, but I don't know, that always strikes me as weird. It makes me wonder about like if he psychologically thinks that like we had an abusive relationship of some sort, right? Like I mean, like we spent a lot of fucking time together over the last 4 years, and then he just disappears off the face of the planet and never says a word to anybody ever again. And who is that guy? Tokes? You don't know Tokes? Longtime friend. Well, very active friend when he was around, let's put it that way. It's hard there all of a sudden. We'll come back for this actually. I don't want to pull that right now. Get this lieutenant done as fast as possible over here. If you want an idea of what Tokes was like, picture cop, but not Canadian and completely different. Yeah. It's well said, show me. Actually, yeah, like probably the complete opposite of Tokes cop is. Actually, I would love to hear what Tokes has to say about what's been going on in the world this last year. He always had some very strong ideas. We know what Tokes looks like. It's true. How'd that guy die? The frontal? Deadly thrust. Don't be doing that. I am all too familiar with people who just disappear. They come back eventually, most times, you would think, right? It is pretty deadly, yeah. Hey mate, how's this week's affixes been treating you? Anything out of the ordinary? I would say no. I'd say this week is actually going very well, and it worries me a bit because it makes me think that the climate is shifting around around the affixes. I think it's going to become like tyrannical is now bad again for people. Because this is 2 weeks in a row that, like, the thing that is more shocking to me is how little success we had last week. The out of the ordinary part is that players are polite and competent. The out of the ordinary part is that this week is better than last week for me so far. Or like easier, one way or the other, even if we're not having as much success as it seems like we're having. Tyrannical itself is still worse. Yeah, you're right. It's catching up. This is funny to me though, like how everybody, I guess it's just maybe DK, but how everyone was going on about how bad this Wicked Bolt change is and was going to be, and it's like, I mean, it's a 22 forward, but I don't, what should I be doing? 26s? Like, when does it actually get difficult? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really enjoy push weeks. Maybe in a permanent group. I don't really enjoy push weeks. Do many push week tours, to be honest. So many, I get too many push week tours. Gotcha. I agree. Yep. That's why I said the weekly score systems. It's hard to believe that that's not in. But that's not. Like, I don't know how Blizzard doesn't think that that's a good idea. It's just DK, Prot Warrior, no likey, Wicked Bolts.
One of the more ruthless Marsworn draws close. Be ready.
I was wondering about this. I wonder if there's any way to have pulled, like, before they fix the trinket, to pull anything up there through here. Like, there's these gargoyles. There's a gargoyle, like, right there, I think. Wonder how close I could have gotten. It's just right there. Oil Stoneborn. I bet I could have aggroed it. I like seeing that little boomerang spell the priest does. That's a divine star, right? Alright. Now we combine these obliterators.
For the master.
Between volcanic plumage and having an Ellie Shaman, the mobs constantly don't cast spells that they're starting to cast. Happens quite a lot. It's a good thing, I suppose. Sometimes it's a bad thing, but I think overall it's a very good thing.
A worthy subject. Let us begin.
That ability to quickly get there and get that pack is just so, I mean, I don't know. I've gotten too used to it, I suppose. I don't know if I could play without it anymore. If people respect the trash, Fortify doesn't feel very difficult. When people ignore all their abilities, it quickly goes downhill. I mean, that's I think that's why the things are shifting back, because tyrannical, it's like, yeah, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, you have to actually do the boss right, and people are getting more and more lazy on bosses. So it's like slowly shifting to fortified being easier again. I'll pull this, I guess, with Sogan.
Beware. You approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
Nice stun, even under pressure. That's good. Good play from the rogue there. Good group overall. Damage isn't the craziest thing I've seen. Not really sure what's going on with this sub-rogue shit, but solid overall.
Take the beast's power. You will need it for the dangers ahead.
Little line of sight issue here. Trying not to fight mobs right into this thing, but these are not very difficult mobs, so hopefully there's no issues. Definitely saving rune weapon. Decent DPS at Doom mechanics. I'll take any day over Tunnel Vision flavor of the month characters. Well, no shit. Good players is what you just described. I'll take good players too any day. That would be a good thing to have in a key, I think. See, I tried to interrupt there, but the earthquake knocked him down, so I just waste my interrupt. I mean, the effect is the same. The mob's no longer casting the spell, but not for long. Good players are overrated. Give me a Banter Boomkin. Yeah, I totally agree, actually. Give me a nice Ragnaros warrior, man. Okay, we'll save rune weapon at this point. I don't know. Probably not the right choice, but we'll save it for the opener of the pack coming up. It's gonna be a big pack. Gonna be a tougher. Is that a thing? A toughie? Tough one. Terrible first step on that blink there. Unlucker.
For the master.
Okay, there's a rune weapon. So I'll knock up there to prevent the curse going out. Silence from the hunter. AMS the bolts. A great play from the rogue, man. It's so nice when people actually care about doing that mechanic. Makes it so much easier for me. Second rune weapon on the pack. Don't mind if I do. That's that. Great pack. And that is it. Boss time. Well, actually, get this first. Yeah. Gotta wait for this depraved Houndmaster. And that's it. We have no way that I could tell anyway to go back and get the third one that we used to get, even though I love doing it. I like having that all on one side of the... Oh wow, we've moved in a very weird pattern now. Need to pay attention to that and stop moving this direction. Kept moving further and further left. It's like when you try to draw a straight line over a very long period of time and you think you're drawing a straight line until you look, you like pick your head up and you look and you're like, oh, it's like this fucking... Okay, time for Rogue Shroud. That scared me. That's our second death. That's funny. I puckered up a little bit there. Yeah, when they turn, it's like, oh, scary. Afternoon. Hope all is well. What's up, buddy? How's it going? All is well. Yes, all is well. All is well. All is well. That's funny.
Be still, mortal. You will be crushed. Finally drown in blood. Beware.
And you remember this on the alpha, the spell used to just automatically apply its debuff over time. Hey Metro, how do you feel about Bear Tank? Is it worth it to try? I mean, it's the best tank right now, so I don't have much interest in it, but yeah, if you think it's fun, then play it. People always said like it was a boring tank to play, but I never felt like that. See, like for me, content, like the classes themselves are, you know, with the exception of Blood Decay, honestly, everything else besides Blood Decay is all kind of like the same for me. Like I don't really feel like there's any, you know, I mean, it's like not meant to be complicated. So, like the content is what provides the interest level for me. And yeah, you know, Blood Decay obviously makes that compounded on itself. There's certainly nothing gonna be any as interesting as Blood Decay in my opinion, but I never had an issue with playing Bear. Going into chicken form and doing Convoke is what makes Bear fun. That is kind of interesting, yeah. That's like a whole new level of interest. Convoke is probably my favorite Covenant spell, I think, in the whole game, honestly. It's actually a really interesting spell. Do you have enough catalog research to upgrade all your conduits to rank 6? I have no idea, probably. I already have a bunch of them at rank 6, so. Or well, all my conduits. I already have a bunch of conduits at 252, so. I don't really even. I'm not sure. Chain Harvest would be way cooler if Chain Heal didn't exist. Yeah, no doubt.
A great evil lurks nearby. Expel it with haste.
Yeah, we're like way out. What the hell? Wait, we're not gonna upgrade this. 9 minutes? What the fuck's going on here? Did they nerf the timer or something? We had like a fucking excellent run. There was not even any. I don't know. Pause is always tight on 4? Not in my opinion. The first time I remember it being tight. Don't worry, you will upgrade it. Oh, okay, I'm not worried anymore then. Whew. Okay, let's see if it's actually... Yeah, it does make them uninterruptible.
Well fought. Now claim its power as your own.
9 minutes is fine, no? Nah, I mean, it might be, yeah, but that's not good. To come out of here with less than 10 minutes, that's not good at all. It's pretty slow. This guy's gonna pull him out here, I guess. Sure thing. Mini boss will take ages. Yeah, it might. Yeah, we're probably not upgrading this. Surprising.
dark magic coalesces here. Remove it at the source.
Sound that D&D makes from the Night Fae form is just sweet. Oh yeah, you know, I completely forgot. That's not what the spell normally does, yeah. It makes like a very fanciful sound. Metro, that guy lied. You won't upgrade it. Sorry, man. For fuck's sake. Why you gotta break my resolve like that, man? That's just fucking rude. I will say our damage has not been very good. What resolution and size monitor do you play? Yeah, 1080p, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know much about that kind of stuff, to be honest. It's also super dangerous. These mobs actually do a lot of damage on fortified. Now we have 2 reses, we'll use one here. Yonked. Forget it. 6 months. What's up, buddy? What's going on here? Thanks a lot for your long-term support, my friend. Hey, Dark Linux. What's in the emote? Man, 4 deaths. This is actually quite shocking. This was like a perfect run, honestly. Even did like the aggressive strategies that I normally do. So I don't know what the fuck damage this shit, I guess. Any chance? Nope. It's only gonna take more than 2 minutes to kill this boss, right?
I tire of your boorish presence. It seems I must be gone, rabble. You have not earned your pride. You are beneath my contempt.
The thing is, we don't. It's not so good on, so nobody will die to the statue if they get hit.
Out of my way!
Just comes down to healer DPS too at some point, I feel like. Didn't really get a lot out of the priest. I did kill this boss in less than 2 minutes once, to be honest, on a 22. That's not gonna happen. Not with this group anyway, maybe. Maybe with a different group, but this would be lucky to be under 3 minutes, it looks like. Nah, it was a normal difficulty. LeMayo. Fort with Lust, maybe you guys can pump. Nah, to kill a boss in under 2 minutes, you'd have to have like insane single target.
I am losing my patience.
A lot of movement-based stuff as well in this fight, so it's harder to make it happen. I can feel it. Shami is going to double his DPS, maybe. And a healer that also does damage, that helps. Yep.
A waste of my talents. You have not
Pretty embarrassing, honestly.
pride. Out of my way.
God, I'm sitting at 1620 soul cinders. Need 1650. Oh, gotcha. Well, you'll probably get more from the mission table this week. I get like so much from the mission table. It's kind of crazy, actually. I just bought a socket like a week and a half ago, and I already had another 1,000. And I don't even do both wings of Torghast. Have you done the Tormentors of Torghast this week? Me? No. Why? What wing is it, or what thing is it?
I am losing my patience.
Still 1 point, maybe? Don't know. It doesn't show up for some reason. No. No points. Unfortunate. Alright, another one on the list. Hall's 22. Which is weird, I don't know. Not really sure how we don't upgrade that. What was the healer's overall DPS? I can't see it. It's right there. What do you mean? It's 2.5k overall. It gives 50 soul cinders, I think. Often people overlook it. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I get so many from the mission table though each week that I don't know how anybody needs it. I guess if you're new, your character doesn't have the mission table stuff, maybe. I don't know. For my main, it's like insane. I get like hundreds a week without even trying. I totally forgot about it. Oh, there you go. I had to forget. You got all 60 followers? Not yet. It's coming. It's getting there. A couple more weeks, I guess. I don't really know. We have like more than half at 60 for sure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, actually only 5 left. Oh wow. That's surprising. These ones are so far behind. These must all be new ones this season. Everything else is 60, right? Only 4 deaths and no timing is pretty rare. I agree. And again, I like that was perfect. Like I didn't see any issue there. I mean, we did all the aggressive stuff that I normally do. So, not sure what else you got to do there. Rogue didn't do... I mean, I don't even know. The damage doesn't even look that bad. It's every 2 hours on the hour. So if you miss it, you have to wait nearly 2 hours. Oh, wow. Another Sanguine 22. How many chances can we get? Still need that, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Still need that real bad. Let's do our 4th Sanguine 22 of the week. Do you prefer pugging other people's keys? Yes. But not with that many periods. You don't usually put a question mark and then a bunch of periods, by the way. It's usually 2 periods and then the question mark.
Sin stones carry more than just the weight of one's past. They also contain quite a bit of anima.
Really?
Fragments will eventually amalgam on their own, but we can use alchemy to accelerate the process.
Okay. What is that? Alchemy. How many have we done? 6? Okay, if we get this one done, I'll be pretty happy about that. 7 in 2 streams, that'd be pretty nice. Might call it there. I'm kind of feeling not very well today. I think I might have a slight sickness. Just kind of feeling really depleted these last few days. Probably because I keep waking up fucking 4 hours sleep to golf. Did it last Thursday and Sunday. That's probably too much for me. That's the other thing that is tough about this sport. You can only play it at certain hours. That guy is, I'll tell you, I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that people like this still play. This guy's, his highest key is a 4. He's out here summoning his group. That's good. Got probably the worst transmog I've ever seen as well. The fuck? Yeah. And he's got a very nice shield at least. But that's not even the original one. Where'd this person go? Summoned one person, then ran inside. Torn Pally is sickly. Oh, really? I never liked it. Morgan always played Torn Pally and always made me not happy. Okay, well, the good thing is I'm a fucking pro at this dungeon. This will be the 4th time we've done this, 22 this week. Had a chance at it yesterday, 2 disbands. But we collapsed at the end. I don't care about that. Yeah, I'm not talking about it. Would you guys watch the Game of Thrones teaser? Looks quite good. Although I'm not immediately in love with the actors in it. I don't know. I don't know who's who yet, but I think the big thing about Game of Thrones, originally Game of Thrones, was the actors were all just, they immediately just crushed it. Like, honestly, I think like Robb Stark was like the best actor, Richard Madden or whatever his name was. He was like the best actor on the show. He really didn't play that big of a part. Same with the girls too, Sansa, or not Sansa, but Arya. She was excellent. Sansa at first I liked, but when the character transformed, I started to feel like it wasn't as good. Yeah, we should have moved on, I forgot. Okay. Why the fuck would you dude, we're literally in the same hallway we started in. What the fuck, man? These people are so stupid. Sat there dead for fucking 30 seconds, then you're gonna onk. Speaking of Game of Thrones, did you see the trailer? That's why we're speaking of it. What? Yes, I did see it.
One of the more ruthless Marsworn draws close. Be ready.
So I said I don't know, like, they had a great atmosphere in the trailer, 100%, and they always do with Game of Thrones stuff. I just don't know about the actors. Like, I don't know who they are. I don't feel like immediately impressed by the actors like I did with original Game of Thrones, you know, like Sean Bean really But like, I think that time has passed. Like, you don't need Sean Bean for this anymore, you know? Although it would be nice to have like one big household name, but I didn't recognize a single person in that. So it makes me a little worried. It makes me worried that this is going to be very low budget compared to Game of Thrones. And that's not a good thing, considering this is going to feature a ton of dragons. This is like the dragon show, so... This would have to be the highest budget, although maybe that's the problem, like all the budget's going towards the dragons and the actors aren't getting any money. House Targaryen hype? Yeah, I mean, I love the concept, that's for sure. I'm not a big fan of the time period. I definitely wish they did a Dunk and Egg story instead. Something a little bit more low fantasy, a little bit more basic, you know? More recognizable characters and houses and stuff. Sean Bean was the only household name? Nope. Charles Dance is a huge actor. Has been for a very long time. Peter Dinklage, very famous actor. I mean, yeah, like most of the actors. Lena Headey, Game of Thrones was not her first rodeo. She was also across from Gerard Butler in 300. Obviously, Robert Baratheon, played by Mark Addy, very famous actor. I mean, they're not no Samuel L. Jackson or something like that, you know what I mean? But they're not all quite Sean Bean's level. But I don't know a single, like, I looked at those actors and I'm like, I don't actually know any of those people. Matt Smith was Doctor Who and Catherine Winnick was Lagartha in Vikings. Oh, okay, so it's just me then, is that what you're saying? Sanjino is also known as Pedro Pinto. He was a pro during the Cataclysm. Sad to see how he is rank 8 now. What? You're talking about the player in our group? Rank 8? What does that mean? Hey Metro, how's the keys been? Genfu. It's surprisingly good. I mean, I'm just actually shocked at how easy I'm having it. But yeah. Yep, the shaman. Gotcha. Not a great start. Venom movie looks good, no. And Matrix later this year. I'm excited for that Matrix thing, even if it's fucking probably not gonna be great, but we'll see. We'll see what occurs. I'm very excited for Dune. There's a lot of good films this year, man. Justice League to start the year off. I don't really like films. Like, I'm not really a film guy, let's put it that way. But the fact that I am excited for any films from this year says a lot. And they're all on HBO. Everything's HBO. It's funny. I don't know what's happened there, really, but sounds good to me. Big HBO fan. That guy come on over here to my side. That's interesting. Don't think I've ever seen another player on this side. Patty consigning Rise Eye fans. I don't know any of those people. Well, that's good. At least if you know them, I guess that means I'm just shut in.
Our target lies deep within the prison. Let's not stand in your way.
So McTavish played the Big Hobbit in the Hobbits. The Big Hobbit, what does that mean? Having Bone Storm binded but not talented does not annoy you. No. There's nothing else for that button. Or do you want me to just leave it blank? On the off chance I ever use Bone Storm, that's the button for it. The Tall Hobbit then. I don't know. I still don't know what that means. Who's the Tall Hobbit? What's the character? Actually, yeah, we should be moving on.
Beware. You approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
He was also Dijkstra in The Witcher. Gotcha. Every time I change talents, I just rearrange some of them. I think it's more of a tick from my part. Gotcha. Yeah, like, for me, I have, like, core spells that are shared across multiple characters. And 3 is always, like, a big AoE. And I don't have that on this character, so it just stays blank. A big AoE that doesn't require, like... And then, like, this button is always a placeable AoE. Placeable circular thing. Healing Rain, Light's Hammer, stuff like that. Yes, hobbits are small people. Yeah, that's true. You got that figured out. Smack. Why he thought running out in that direction was a smart idea. Shogun's like low-key dangerous this week. Surprisingly dangerous. No, my message didn't come through. It said, looks like there is another small person in new Game of Thrones series. Gotcha. Guess they like that for whatever reason. Boardwalk Empire had like a whole cast of them for some reason. Always seemed weird. I feel like HBO tries to like force in like sexuality and stuff when there's no need for it. Same with that whole situation. Since I'm a clicker, all I need is everything to be really stacked. But I guess I will try changing to full. Oh yeah, you're definitely tanking without keybinds. I don't know about that. That sounds hard. There's absolutely no way I could do it. Because my mouse is like my compass. Like if I don't have the mouse, if I don't have the mouse mastered, there's no way I can play this character. Why are we not opening this? I have a cat, Carl. Sorry to hear that. Oh, we just missed a ton of stacks here, so it's kind of pointless even doing this now. We could try to get another one over, maybe. And it closed already? Wow, we got nothing out of that. That was a huge error. Seven stacks is how much? 35%? Not that much, I guess, but it should help.
with haste.
Wish there was a mouse that I can buy side interface because I'm tired of buying MMO mouses every year. Yeah, me too. That's literally, I was literally saying that like about a month ago. I don't know why you can't buy replacements. They even for the Naga Trinity or whatever this is called, they have replacements for the other two panels, but not for the MMO one. It's like, wow, you guys are fucking. That's so fucked. It's unbelievable. Actually, I was thinking in recording my tanking and sending it for you to look at, like your review videos. Would be fun to see you talking about a clicker. Yeah, if you want.
Well fought. Now claim its power as your own. The prisoner is down below. Zerali, one of the Naru who invaded the Underworld, and the others presumed slain. The Nathraeus has been draining its light to wield against his foes. We will wield it against him.
They know how to make money. Yeah, I guess that's definitely their primary interest. I mean, well, regardless, I would happily pay. I mean, obviously I'm not expecting it for free, but I gotta buy a whole new mouse just because one button is a little broken. Surprising. Crushing hit me for 40k, melee's 20k. I guess that was just low. Oh, hey, what's up, mob? Welcome back. Only one mob snaps, yeah. It's funny. The trailer didn't overwhelm me either, though. It's not a trailer, it's just a teaser. Not meant to overwhelm me, it's just meant to be like, huh, interesting. And it did that for me, but like I said, the mood was amazing. Like, they did a good job. And apparently they showed a bunch of Valerian steel swords, which I didn't expect to see.
Your kind are so fascinating, with so many secrets to discover. The light will prevail.
Alright, there's the pat. Didn't end up working out very well. I don't know, is this like just not doable this week or something? It's like the second time we've wiped here. Not really sure what's going on. I don't even know what's killing these people, to be honest. Alright, there you go. What a surprise. So predictable. Well, we only got 6 dungeons done, so we probably aren't getting all 10 done this week. The Alien Priest got hit by a ground mechanic. Oh, really? Sanguine. 22 yet again. Another disband. It's funny how many keys of that key we've done, though. Strange. Legit, just don't invite Ragnaros players. You'd be so much better off. I wasn't the same guy as the first Ragnaros Rogue, was it? Shaman. Mage, Rogue. Alright. Hey, I'm not feeling very good, honestly. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. We'll see you guys, I guess, Friday. I'm going to try to get a video ready for tomorrow. We'll see. I haven't decided what that's going to be on yet, but... Twitch got hacked? Yeah. Metro, are you playing on US or EU? US, yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Or, I don't know, sometime soon.